My love, you've betrayed yourself just to fit in with everybody without you even realizing you're doing it. You did this as a child and it's become a habit. It became a habit for you because you just wanted to fit in everywhere. You wanted to be loved by everybody. And it's not your fault, my love. It's not your fault that you betrayed yourself to fit in with everybody. You didn't feel safe to be who you were because you didn't want to be abandoned. You didn't want to be criticized. You didn't want to make yourself feel bad for being yourself. So you felt like you to suppress yourself. The more that people criticized you and put you down, you suppressed yourself a bit more. When you were made fun of at school, you suppressed yourself even more. And when you weren't given enough love, really, you suppressed yourself even more. You suppress yourself so much that you just don't know who you are. You didn't know what you like to do. You didn't know what you like to do for fun. You just didn't feel like you fitted in anywhere and you were loved by anybody. And you felt like you had to follow the crowd and just do what everybody else was doing. You didn't feel like you had a voice. And it's not your fault, my loves. I know what that's like. I did that myself. I'd lived my whole life not knowing who I was. I just followed the crowd in my 20s. Did you know what you wanted to be when you were grown up? I never knew what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do. I'd suppressed myself so much. I didn't know what I liked and what I loved, what I did for fun. I didn't know who I wanted to be as an adult. So I just followed the crowd. I didn't feel like I was intelligent enough. So I just went along and I learned to be a secretary and a PA. And I learned to touch type, which I'm so glad that I did because that's really given me a skill for myself. But it didn't light me up. I was good at it, but it didn't light me up inside. So that created me to suppress myself even more. And I went into the depths of depression in my 20s. So depressed, just wandering around. I was just existing. I was getting up every day, not even recognizing who I was, not even loving myself and feeling good about myself. I wasn't really living my life. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. But you see, all this has happened for a reason, my loves. This has happened for a reason. You've had to suppress yourself to learn more about yourself. You have to learn what it's like to feel like that. Because you know deep down that you are so loved and you want to be loved and you deserve to have that love and recognition. You see everybody else around you having that. And you want to feel like that. You want to feel happy. You want to feel fulfilled. But this has prepared you for this moment. This has prepared you to learn more about yourself, to come back home to the truth of who you are, which is just pure love. And you can have all your dreams. You can have what you want. And it's time now to break this cycle, to break it, to come back home to yourself, to love yourself and stop it from going any further. It's probably been passed down from your family and everybody else has experienced that. Now it's time to break it. Now it's time for you to be who you are and to love yourself. So every time that you go out into the world and you feel bad about yourself, you don't feel like you fit in, I want you to remind yourself just how amazing and powerful you are, how beautiful and special you are. And I want you to love yourself every single day. Love yourself when nobody else is loving yourself. When you feel bad about yourself, give yourself that love. Hold yourself. You have to hold yourself and let yourself feel those emotions. Let yourself feel bad. Let yourself feel how other people have made you feel, so you can heal it and you can learn to love yourself and love all the things about you. But before you can do that, you have to like all the things you don't like about you. Then you can come back home to loving yourself. You have to love the good and the bad about yourself. And you're not to feel bad about it. You're not to judge yourself. Don't judge yourself when you've done something wrong. Don't judge yourself for not liking yourself and loving yourself enough. Just because you've done this, you've suppressed yourself to survive. You've suppressed yourself to fit in. And now you're learning more about yourself. You're learning how to love yourself and come back home to the truth of who you are, which is just pure love. You have to unlock that love inside of you by unlearning everything that you've learned, that you're not acceptable, you're not worthy, you're not good enough, that it's not okay for you to be yourself. It's not safe to be yourself. It's not safe to love yourself. It's time to unlearn that. And it's time to start loving yourself and loving all of those parts of you that still feel like that still don't feel safe to be loved, still don't feel safe to be themselves. Love those parts of you. Love them back to life. Love yourself every single day, my loves. And then you can stop feeling like you have to fit in, and you can stop suppressing yourself, because you love yourself and you know yourself, that you're worthy and you're good enough. And you don't have to fit in anywhere, because you know that all you need to do to fit in is to fit in with yourself. And when you fit in and love yourself, nobody else can change that. Nobody else can make you feel bad anymore. So thanks for watching, my loves, and sending you all my love. And I hope this video has helped you. Please let me know in the comments how this has helped you. And because I want to share with you what I've gone through, I want to share with you how I've empowered myself to let go of this suppression, to come back home to the truth of who I am. So I'm sending you all my love. And if you feel like you want to subscribe to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe and click that bell and get notified when I post more videos, so I can help you to be the empowered woman that you are right now, just full of love and possibilities, and you can have your dream life. Sending you so much love.